Okay, hopefully it's popping up now. Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay, hello. I had started the stream earlier and I realized I forgot to set it to public um instead of public. All right, I forgot to set it from public instead of private. All right, well, hopefully I can adjust this real fast. Well, let me... You changed the thumbnail for some reason. Used to be able to do that. Okay, well... I should be able to do it right here. Ah, there we go. Now it should be correct. Oh, yeah, I'm dumb. Don't you hate that? When you, I swear I set it to public, but I guess I left the stream private before, so we'll start over for the most part. So, gist of the things is that we're getting a new DLC before Lords of the End Times. This is going to be the character packs, which people have asked for, and they mentioned when they announced the Lords of the End Times how Neferata was originally going to be the first character pack, but she's going to be a part of that DLC now as the Free Lord to share with the Vampire Counts update. And instead, we are getting a Cathay Legendary Lord, Bathsheba the White Tiger. So I think talking about the things that are most important on here for character packs is the pricing and what we're actually going to get with the content. So we'll get a single character with their own unique features supported by a few new units. So for Bathsheba, it'll be $5 US or €4, which I think that's reasonable. I'm very, very glad they chose this price, because if you think about the triple packs, each one of those, each like third of those usually costs what, like $9 or $10 almost. And this seems like it's priced more alongside Warhammer 2, which I really agree with. I still don't know why they decided to do 3 lords instead of 2 paid ones, because it seems like it's just slowed down Total War's momentum, and we're getting content less frequently. So this really makes me hope they're going to start pumping out more stuff, because they finally realize that Total War is a cash cow if you make stuff for it. If you just leave it alone, you lose all the hype and community support around it. So she will get Legendary Lord, which is her. The generic Lord is anti-large, which is cool. A unique generic hero, well, a generic hero, generic Lord. 3 unique units. We'll get a dual wielder, hybrid, anti-large variant. And their unique campaign features, so campaign mechanics, quest battles, battle and stuff. And oh, good, it has FLC with it too. So we're getting a free legendary hero, which is very, very good. And like any other DLC, you'll get access to the core roster, even if you don't own the rest of the content, which is perfect. So Bathsheba, talking about their lore, they are mercenaries that reside in the lands of Shengang, or at least the west of Xiaoming. So they have what, the village of the Tigermen, that's like a little, it's like southwest of Cathay. sort of on the opposite sides of the mountains of Ind and like east of the haunted forest. So the white tiger is actually a mantle. So no records exist of how many champions have risen. It is certain that WoW. Oh, I'm gonna pop this open over here so I can actually see. Oh, I forgot to do this earlier too. Get that linked in chat for you guys if you guys want to check that up yourself. But yeah, so it's a mantle of each new white tiger that controls. That's like basically like the chieftain, I'm guessing, of the Tigerman tribes. So what is certain? The white tiger appears whenever the tides of chaos surge. Each time they take up the mantle, they once again lead their people into the heart of the Ever-Chosen's arm. Okay, this is very interesting. Oh, right here. So the white tiger achieved. So her. She has fought against both Azavar Kul and Archaon. That's pretty cool. So that's what, because Azavar Kul's invasion was like 230 years before, like, what is it, 225 or something? That Karl Franz is emperor. That's typically like the start point for the end times or something. So they're what, similar, probably like similar lifespan maybe to like dwarves, maybe a little bit shorter, a couple hundred years. Because dwarves typically are like 500 for most normal dwarfs is pretty long, and runesmiths can live a lot longer. So this is interesting. So before this, like Tigermen were very, very briefly mentioned in the lore, but like it was never clearly stated whether they were like beastmen adjacent, where they had been originally human that had kind of melded with animals during the Great Catastrophe, when like the explosion of magic came when the gates collapsed, or whether they were sort of designed that way by the old ones. So for her, Bathsheba, she'll be Vanguard deployment. She wields twin Katar, which are like the Indian punch daggers, like that. That's pretty cool, actually. And they burn with Iron Dragon's fire, so they'll probably cause flaming attacks. So it weakens their resistance to flame, so it makes them flammable. Well, hopefully it's flammable and not minus fire resist, because minus fire resist doesn't do anything unless they have fire resist. If you have susceptible to fire, or what is it called? Weakness to fire, that's what I mean. Weakness to fire, they take extra damage from fire, so that's what we want to see. She's agile, able to dart between threats, repositions effortlessly, uses her mastery of stealth to pick the perfect moment to appear. So she's probably going to be like monstrous infantry, with hopefully with a fair amount of mass, so she can actually push through battle lines. And she has mastery of stealth. So talking about this, the Tigermen, speed, stealth, and explosive opening damage. She rewards players who think like hunters, patient, and set up ruthless execution. So I'm gonna guess like maybe her stats aren't like that of a duelist, where they're good, but she's gonna rely a lot more on her charge bonus. Because if you guys don't know how charge works, your charge bonus is applied to both your damage and your melee attack for the charge period. So that would, like, if she has a huge charge bonus, that would make sense. She's able to do a lot of damage in the first couple of seconds of an attack, but then it's not something you want to leave her there forever. You want to take her out and cycle charge to get the most of that. Feels like an apex predator who stalks the battlefield like a ghost. She isn't a frontline tank or a flashy spellcaster. She's the quiet dread in the back of your mind, and the time you notice her, it's already too late. So, TIGERMEN? No. Tales say they were shaped... Okay, that they were shaped alongside the old ones, alongside many other races, dwelling primarily in the lands known as End. After Chaos swept the world, they... were saved by their chieftain Kamau, who defied Tzeentch and overcame the god's schemes through sheer nobility and unwavering loyalty to his people. So this is interesting because, like, to me, it leaves it's vague in a good way. It's the vague in the good way that, like, universes have their lore, where things are stated one way, but it's not left concrete. Like, it'd be interesting to see whether, like, maybe they were sort of like the maybe like the dwarfs, I think, because following this, it says they were led by their first white tiger, who then becomes their god. So, or maybe the first chieftain was named Kamau, and then their god is named Kamau. So it's going to be interesting whether those are considered the same person, because it might be similar to the dwarfs and like the ancestor gods, in which like the ancestor gods were dwarfs, but they were like almost like super versions of them that were created by the old ones to kind of lead the rest of the race for a little bit, but then eventually they disappear after the Great Cataclysm. So maybe it was like that, where Kamau was like the super version. He was the ancestor god of the TIGERMEN, and then the lesser versions of him are the general race. So they're mercenaries. They guard long-distance caravans across treacherous routes. That makes me think that maybe there'll be possibilities of units you can recruit with Cathay caravans, which would be really cool, actually. Holding strategic outposts against whatever. Marching to support other provinces. Sometimes the Iron Dragon requests it, or she demands it herself. So yeah, they're aligned against Chaos, which is very interesting. Because we never really knew, because they have like the Naga in the lore, so the Naga men of Koresh and the TIGERMEN is never clearly stated whether they were Old One creations or whether they were hybrids, or not hybrids, but like creatures that were created during the Great Catastrophe when the gates exploded and like magic exploded through the world and like mutated a bunch of stuff. So that they're distinctly opposing against Chaos is interesting. Because I'd be curious whether, like, if we ever get like Koresh, like the Naga of Koresh, whether they'd kind of be the opposite, where they were kind of designed by the old ones as like these animalish humanoids, but then they become Chaos aligned or something. So with TIGERMEN, their goal is to bring something complementary and not fill the gap and open up a new way to play the race, which is very needed for Cathay, because Cathay's very like very one note with discipline lines, deliberate formations. Because like Cathay they typically have like good equipment and large numbers, but they don't have the best stats outside of like armor in most occasions. So Tiger Warriors are fast, hard hitting, and will be able to pull off flanking maneuvers. I'm going to guess lots of them have Vanguard deployment or stock and things like that. It's interesting we didn't see whether we were going to get a missile version, because it just said anti-large, hybrid, and okay, hybrid, yeah, that's going to be a missile one. Okay, and dual wielder. So yeah, they really don't like Tzeentch. They really hate beastmen that have plagued their mountains and jungles they once called home. So they migrated from End through the mountains over into Cathay. And so our spellcaster, the generic hero, the Claw Speaker, I wonder whether they're going to get their own lore of magic, or whether it's going to be something existing, or maybe like a mix. So they worship the old Endish gods, Chieftain Kamau, the tiger god. Magic leans toward the wind of beasts. Channeling raw team strength of the wild in battle, they swell ferocity. And oh, this is great. So they can buff their own warriors or summon savage creatures from the mountains of heaven to fight at their side. Hopefully that's like a new monster. That would be great for Cathay. Because like monstrous infantry and then because what do Cathay have as far as monsters? You have the lions. You have the the jet and jade lions, and then the celestial lion and the terracotta stuff. But I'm curious what this is going to be, the monsters of the mountains of Ind, or the mountains of heaven. Okay, yeah, interesting. So Faith Run also runs deep among the Tiger Warriors. Everyone of them believes that without Kama's protection, the Chaos Gods would rise to enslave their race once more. Once more. So that's a key. That's a key little statement right there. So that means like maybe the Tigermen were initially sort of like Beastmen in that they were more Chaos aligned, but they had someone sort of like an Aryan who led them to reject Chaos. They kind of become their own thing separate from Chaos. That would be cool. Yeah, because it'd be cool if it was like the two sides of the coin. You have the Tigermen who embraced order, and then the Naga who embraced chaos. I think that'd be a cool dichotomy. So they move quickly, deploy forward. So Vanguard deployment. Maybe not the best. Maybe not the best hybrid character in melee, but they might just have good like raw damage because they're Tigermen. Oh, okay, right here, as far as Lords of Magic. So they get access to the healing properties of the Lore of Life, paired with spells from the Lore of Beast and Shadows. So that's curious whether... I wonder whether they mean whether they're going to get access to all three of these lores, so Shadows, Beast, and Life, or whether it's going to be a single mixed lore. Because like you think with like Zhao Ming, like the regular Dragon Children, Miao Ying has access to some Lore of Life spells that normal Lore of Yin casters don't. And the Lore of Yang has... does he have any unique spells? I know he has some Lore of Metal spells, but for Zhao Ming. But it makes me think that they're going to be a mixed lore. Which I think would be... like, even though it gives you less variety, like less overall variety, I think it gives them a more focused role, which I think would be cool. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you guys rather have them 3 separate lores or 1 mixed lore? Let's do that. Sorry, I'm just going to double check my audio real fast. All right, and so that's the first look at it. Tiger Warriors represent the constant tension between the beast they are and the warrior they choose to be. They're not just soldiers; they're that razor-thin line between instinct and discipline. Yeah, so it makes me think like their origin is less clear cut than it's kind of stated to be, which I love. Like, having some mystery and lore is always really nice, and Warhammer typically does that very well. Yeah, so like from my impression is that they were probably like maybe something similar to the Ancestor, like maybe the Kamau was like the original ancestor god of the Tigermen, and then they become these hybrid things during the Great Catastrophe, and like the Beastmen, Chaos tries to claim them, but the Tigermen are led against Chaos. That would be a really cool lore background, because there's not really anything like that right now. Because it's very like up in like in the initial Great Catastrophe, it's very clear cut. You have the Lizardmen, You have the elves and you have the dwarfs. And then humanity's all, well, dominated by chaos rather than controlled. Dominated by chaos. So, does it have a release window? You're aiming for a late spring release window. So, late spring would be May. Knowing Creative Assembly, it's going to be literally like the last day possible. So, late spring means May, and that probably means like May 3rd. What? May 30th. What does May have? No, May has 31 days, so the 31st of May. But very cool. I'm very glad hopefully they've got the hint. Like Total War Warhammer could be like it was a cash cow with Warhammer 2, but then they just completely crapped the bed with Warhammer 3's launch and support for a while. That it's like they realize if they like pump stuff out of good quality a lot more frequently, like the game is going to make a lot more money for them. It's going to become a lot more popular because like Warhammer 2 was at its peak popularity, and Warhammer 3's terrible launch just absolutely dropped the community interest in it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you have any ideas or things you want to talk about, just put them in the comments and we'll discuss them as we play the game. But let's go to IMRIK now. Swap this over to other version now, so I get okay, there we go. In game capture rather than that. So we started a IMRIK campaign when I tried to stream the other day, but because my mic software had been messed up with the latest update, we're just going to restart it because none of the audio was savable from that. So I deleted the stream. So we'll do a brand new one.
Dragon fire runs through my veins.
And game settings, legendary, very hard. Okay. It's really annoying for some reason. OBS does not want to show my YouTube chat, so I'll have to look at that separately. Yeah, that's got me very excited. It's very curious though that I personally find it very, very interesting that Creative Assembly and Games Workshop decided to do TIGERMEN before the Monkey King, which, like, if Creative Assembly if they don't do it, it's going to be because of Games Workshop. If Games Workshop does not let them do the Monkey King, that will be like such a huge lost opportunity and like dumb financial decision. Because it's like that's such a core part of Chinese and Eastern mythology is the Monkey King. So it's very interesting that they decided to do TIGERMEN first, which, real quick, so they come from Ind. So these are the mountains of Ind, and I'm not sure. Are these the mountains of heaven, or are all of this considered the mountains of heaven? Yeah, you have the village of the TIGERMEN right here, which is part of Xiaoming's domain. But because we're getting TIGERMEN, it makes me think that we may never see Ind. And maybe not Koresh, which would be disappointing. If we can only get one of the two, I'd rather see Koresh and the Naga. I think that has a lot more potential, but I wish we could get everything filled out. Because like these two actually have a little bit of lore. Unfortunately, like up in the north and in Korea, where Korea would be, there's, as far as I'm aware, there's no Warhammer lore whatsoever on this area. So that's kind of disappointing, but You never know. We still don't have the Lost Isles of Elithis though, which I'm trying to see it on the campaign map. Kind of they sit between Lustria and Koresh, which they're like a huge island chain that were controlled by the High Elves for a long time. It's not really stated in the current lore whether that's the case currently, but something else that really, man, I'd love to have Nippon. Nippon would be so cool. Have like a mix between like samurai and maybe like what are the demons in Japanese mythology called? The Oni? Is that it? Because it'd be cool, like whether they were like an order aligned faction like Cathay, or whether they were kind of neutral, or maybe they were like not neutral, but like destruction or in chaos aligned. All right, let's get into the campaign though. We'll do our first battle. Okay, Dwarf Lord, 2 Quarrelers, Grudge Throwers. Well, IMRIK's early campaign can be quite difficult in certain parts. You really have to fight, especially on harder difficulties, you have to fight all of the battles manually, or else you lose way too much, especially against dwarfs with all their really good stats and armor for auto-resolve. They would definitely do a lot of damage to us. And another reason I'm really fond of IMRIK's campaign is because of Dragon Princes. Like, Dragon Princes are one of my favorite units. They're super cool in the lore. They're supposed to be like among the Warhammer world's best cavalry. Like, these guys, maybe not on the power level of like Ground Knights, but like they can stand against Chaos Knights and Chosen and things like that. These guys are amazing. They have dragon armor, which is like literally the best armor that can be crafted by the High Elves. Originally it was forged with dragon blood, but now that may not be the case in Dragonfire and stuff. But they really just need a buff though. These are a tier 5 cavalry, and they're absolutely not worth that, especially because their armor piercing values are so low. If they need a buff to armor piercing, but like they should have been brought down to tier 4 with the high elf update with Azelin. Just because they're absolutely not worth recruiting at tier 5. Like, the only campaign you'll ever recruit them in is in IMRIK, because you can get them at tier 3 from his landmark.
Orders received. It shall be done.
I want to send the Dragon Princes over here so that hopefully we can avoid the Grudge Thrower, which it looks like it's targeting my dragon for now, which is much better. Let's just try to juke those shots though. Let's throw off fireballs at the Dwarf Lord.
Making my way. Setting forth.
IMRIK will try to use him to shut down the artillery first while our Dragon Princes get into position. Dragon, try to avoid the Quarrelers for now, before they can get hit by Grudge Throwers, because Grudge Throwers, like these, normally they have physical resist and they have shields and high armor, but artillery bypasses shields, and so they would do high enough damage initially to probably actually kill a few guys if they hit. So yeah, archers target the great weapons first because they don't have shields. Let's try to get another fireball off. Let's see if we can get a good breath attack on these Quarrelers right there. Yes! That's money right there. We got both Quarrelers and a little bit of these Dwarf Warriors as well. Oh, I forgot to use the Star Lance though. Alright, Dragon. Sun Dragon, let's go down. And Dragon Princes, let's chase off these Quarrelers for now. IMRIK. Yeah. And get the mage out of there. And 20 more seconds till we have our next breath attack ready. All right, archers move up. Set the dwarf warriors. Charge dwarf lord. I'm going to keep the spearmen out of combat for the most part, because I want to minimize our casualties. IMRIK's pretty tough. If he takes damage, we can help him out. Let's try to charge these dwarf warriors with the dragon princes, and we'll get the dragon back up. Get another breath attack off. IMRIK. Actually, archers focus on these dwarf warriors right there. Yep, keep running away, IMRIK. Get after them. Come on. Fly! Fly, you fools. Let's put a breath attack right on top of them. Ooh, good. Yeah, if you guys don't know, all three of the high elf dragons have their breath attacks have different properties. It's like sun dragons are really good against blobs of infantry because it's a wider spread. Ooh, don't hurt my fire mage. Dragon princes. So you're taking a few casualties. Let's bring the spearmen to fight the infantry while you chase stuff that's routed off. Get the archers out of combat. We'll move you guys up. Oh, turn this way, so we're not taking all those corridors to the back for now. All right, dragon princes come in for a... Okay, that's probably army losses right there, but... All right, let's kill off this lord. Yeah, we took more damage on the mage than I would have liked. But everything else... Like, the characters for the first couple of battles are important, but you don't need to keep them, like, 100% healthy. Because you have the opportunity to heal in the settlements and in between turns while you're moving towards other stuff. Let's take the influence in the treasury, because we want to get access to Ulthuan as soon as possible, because IMRIK's campaign really struggles with money without the trade base that the High Elves rely on. And what do we need to... I'm trying to remember. I think we get our quest after this, but we have to, I think, you have to occupy, loot, or raise... Occupy, sack, or raise like 6 different settlements. Let's level you up real fast. Get the... I don't really care about the Dragonhorn right now. Let's get Rat Marcher. Hi, Very. How are you doing, by the way? Curious why they've not buffed Dragon Princes. Feels like a lot of people have wanted it for a long time. Yeah, it's like the only reasoning I can see is that most of the multiplayer community feels like Dragon Princes are in an okay spot. Like, even though they're completely useless in campaign, they still fill a niche in multiplayer that's like acceptable. But you don't really see normal Dragon Princes that often in multiplayer anymore. You see the Fireborn a lot. Because the Fireborn, they have anti-large, but they also have more AP. They have a lot more AP. I think it's flipped. So they would do 31 armor piercing and then 13 non-armor piercing. Which makes them substantially better. It's like the biggest thing with the Dragon Princes is, yeah, it's like they have good armor, they have good stats, they have martial mastery, It's just their damage output is pitiful for a tier 5 cavalry unit.
Ulfwan Mage. Ulfwan Mage.
Let's hit the blasting charges first.
Bend to my will.
I'm gonna swap your hotkey
Ready.
since I used 2 more for the cavalry, and we kind of want to let them come to us. We'll move forward just a little bit because we have a little bit of terrain advantage right here. Yeah, discharge the blasting charges for now. Well, there's no correlers or anything, so we'll just try to get optimal breath attacks from the dragon. We can get them to blob up a little bit.
Ulfwan Mage.
Ooh, there's a juicy one right there. Let's try to go for those dwarf warriors. Oh, pretty good. Some of it missed in the back end, but...
Understood.
Alright, move you guys up a little bit more so we're in range. Dwarf warriors, hopefully they don't turn around and get their charge defense. They do not. And send in the dragon. Send in the goats from the Hobbit. Send in the dragon. Man, the Hobbit movies were like such a wasted potential.
Ulfwan Mage.
But if you guys don't like, I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. So, oh, we're getting sandwiched. That's not good.
Spearman.
Let's try to get IMRIK out. He's taking too much damage. Dragon can stay there for a little bit. Oh, Dragon Princess pull back. Have you guys focus fire over here for now. IMRIK and the dragon need to get out.
Dragon princes. Asa, forward.
Sorry for missing the start, Farmer. No doubt going over old ground. What do you think of Bathsheba? So Lord Vaughn, I think the Tigermen as an idea sound really interesting from what they've described. I find the placement of their DLC a little confusing. Like, I'm confused why they did Tigermen before Monkey King. Man, IMRIK is just stuck over there, huh? Alright, let's have the archers switch to these miners since they don't have any shields. Dragon Princes come charge these miners. Now, miners are a terrible unit in most cases, but they can actually do pretty good against high armor because they have almost 100% armor piercing. The only thing is their melee attack sucks, even on legendary. So they can be dangerous if you're not careful. So like, we don't want to leave our Dragon Princes there very long. We want to cycle charge and get out. Let's get the Dragon Princes actually to rear charge these miners over here though. But as far as like, there's other things about the character pack announcement that I'm very happy with. I think the price, they've made a really smart decision on the price at being $5 US or €4 is that this feels more in line with Warhammer 2 prices, which were, I think, much more on par with the quality.
Wielder of the winds.
I think Warhammer 3 raising their prices on a lot of the DLCs has been a detriment. Like, the Chaos Wars was the first one where people were like, okay, it's more expensive, but like these seem like it might be worth it. But then afterwards, everything being more expensive still was like, okay, that's too much. Like, Shadows of Change was a big issue. But I think the pricing for the character pack being $5, I think that's a really smart decision by them. I feel like that's a good choice for the community. You're girding yourself to compromise on the size of these packs, but you're elated that the generic characters have survived the shrinkage. All that for for €4 is excellent. Yeah, I feel like the value proposition is great. Because like the biggest issue with Warhammer 3 is the launch was terrible. The DLCs take too long to get out. They're generally too expensive. Even though there's been really good updates in between stuff, it just hasn't gone fast enough. Like, because if we were getting like super high quality content very frequently, maybe people would be okay with the higher prices. But like, they would be okay, but like maybe they'd be more understanding. Like the fact that
Beyond compare. The dragon
what do we want to recruit actually? Ship's Company can be really good in the right matchups. Against Dwarfs, not so much, but Skaven early game can be really good. Chaos Dwarves, maybe that as well. Well, let's get some more archers first, because they're a little bit more key.
Master of drakes.
Let's get the Dragon Horn. Our mage, I want to get Burning Head. But yeah, like, I didn't see a lot of negatives so far in the post. Like the Lord herself, Bathsheba. Like nothing about her really caught my eye. Aside from the fact that like the Tigermen as a unit group was much more exciting to me than Bathsheba was. Bathsheba didn't seem like anything. Let's go. Sorry, I'm talking too much right here. Let's go for this so we can get a noble. And I'm not going to upgrade this because I think we'll outlive our usefulness for this stuff. I mean, it's not worth spending the money to build this stuff. It takes forever. And then also spending the money to pay for these units. I feel like IMRIK's early game can do pretty well with just spears and archers and Ship's Company. So we won't upgrade that. I do want to keep this around just to get some Ship's Company eventually. But let's get a Archmage, not this turn, but next turn, because we can't make it here in one turn.
You may look upon me.
Technology, let's go for archery prowess and spearball stuff. And I don't think we have any diplomacy we need to worry about.
Dragon Prince.
You think they had a lot of these assets in their back pockets already, so this was an easy slot to get mini DLC out before the end times, without compromising on the delivery pipeline. Yeah, because like originally Neferata was going to be the first character pack, but then they decided to move her to be a part of the Lords of the End Times with the Vampire Counts update, which I think was a smart decision. And the Vampire Counts definitely need a lot of love as a race. So I'm happy that hopefully that bundle will be more focused since it's all going to be at one release. Yeah, so we need to occupy Razor Sack 6 different settlements to get Calidor back in Ulthuan.
Crown Prince.
Let's get an Archmage for some healing. Oh, this just makes me curious. So each of the High Elf Legendary Lords, they can get some of the traits cheaper. Like I know Tyrion gets access, I think, to the Prince's traits. The higher cost traits are cheaper. Teclis, the Archmage's traits are cheaper for Azelin the Sea Helms. I'm curious whether IMRIK gets one of these. Maybe he gets princes as well. Nope. What about princesses? Okay, no. So, yeah, let's get a Archmage of the Lord of Life. Builder, do I want to keep influence? I think I want to generate more influence rather than spending it on traits right now. So if there's a decent one that's not bad. Okay, this one's fine. We're not going to recruit Phoenixes here probably ever, so that's a good Archmage.
High Elven Archmage.
So what I'm going to do
High Elven Archmage.
is instead of having IMRIK recruit, I'm actually going to have him go into channeling stance at the edge of our territory. He should be able to make the attack next turn. But since his army's going to be leading the attacks, we want this Winds of Magic to be full rather than the Archmage.
Weaver of Spells.
So the Archmage can recruit. Let's get
No one does it
let's
better.
get some more frontline. Let's get 2 Ships Company for now.
Greatest of the dragons.
Yeah, so she'll recruit. He'll get more Winds of Magic. And then I'll probably have to march her to get her close enough to support the next turn. But and I need to remember next turn not to forget to recruit a noble. Considering the size of the character pack, you're intrigued now to see whether Neferata moving into end times, bringing her units with her. I would assume so. Then the undead portion will be chunky. Well, and they haven't really announced what exactly is going to be coming. Whether it's going to be focused, whether it's going to be more just because I think they said 4 legendary lords are coming with Lords of the End Times. Neferata will be a 5th. It's free.
Canador wakes. Bring them death.
Master of
Because yeah, it's like Nagash is giving me 1. Wallach Harkon is probably another. I wouldn't be surprised if they have 2 undead legendary lords and then maybe like a
Scholar Supreme.
maybe a Skaven. Maybe I think Thankful would be very likely.
It'll be no contest.
March, now have you joined?
Trained by the White Tower.
I'm gonna keep this for at least 1 more turn.
The dragons.
Okay, you got a Rune Lord. Yeah. Yeah, I think it, because like characters we know for sure were Wallach Harkon, Nagash, and yeah, Thankful I think is very likely. If he doesn't come with the End Times, he will be a character pack.
Master of battle.
But like End Times would make sense for Thankful because that would bring like Storm Vermin and things. Not Storm Vermin. What are the rat ogre things called with the Clan Scryer attachments?
It shall be done.
I have like the flamethrowers and warp grinders and stuff like that.
Fury of the Forge God.
Ulfwan Mage.
Storm Fiends, yes, thank you.
Dragon princes. Archers.
I'm like I'm forgetting something back here. Archmage probably won't get here in time to help at all, but
Glory is mine. Prince IMRIK.
okay, for the most part we want to let them come to us.
Death.
Will this hit the... This might not... Fireball might not hit because of this little hump right there. So let's try to hit him.
Magic rise.
IMRIK will send after the blasting charges. Then we'll try to shut down the Quarrelers with the dragon and the dragon princes.
Orders received.
Okay, this is all shielded stuff in the front. Yeah, so focus the miners.
Dragon princes. The dragon tamer. Archers.
Get another fireball off.
Lakoi Soraya.
Try to our formation a little bit.
Prince IMRIK.
IMRIK. Archers are still focusing the blasting charges.
Ready. Onward.
Quarrelers are all tied up. Oh, I didn't get a breath attack off. I should have done that.
Ulfwan Mage.
Ready weapons. Ready weapons. Battle fall.
Sound the dragon horn. Give us that extra melee attack and fear. Fear won't matter. But the extra melee attack is going to do wonders against all the dwarfs. Let's try to get a breath attack off right there.
Orders understood.
Rune Lord's trying to pick on my...
Without question.
What? That was a terrible breath attack.
Loyal.
Orders received. Loyal.
Let's try to get a rear charge. Never mind. Let's rear charge these miners over here.
Battle awaits. Seeking the foe.
Get a fireball off on the Rune Lord.
Hear me.
Archmage, come over. Try to get IMRIK out of there so we can go after the Rune Lord. Dragon, get out.
It will be done. Kill them.
And these blasting charges do not want to give up. They still are holding on by a thread.
Cooling the winds. Efua. Bend
Dragon
my
Princes, don't get sandwich, please.
Archers. For our
Alright, let's recharge the dragon over here.
Moving out.
Get the mage.
Run.
Actually, let's charge the Lord real fast with the Dragon Princes. They might get enough
Dragon Prince.
melee attack from their bonus to actually do a little bit of damage to him, yeah. And his leadership drops quite a bit. Focus on them. Dragon Princes, let's have you set up for a charge over here. I'm going to switch these guys onto these Dwarf Warriors.
Prince IMRIK. For Asorion.
We'll send the dragon to the Dwarf Warriors, and let's put these miners for now.
For Asorion.
Yes. Forward.
Yeah, Emmerik's trouncing this guy, so once he gives up, the rest of the army should.
Kill them.
Sweet. Fought that pretty well. Some of the infantry took quite a bit of damage, though. Like, Ship's Company, like I said before, dwarves are not a great matchup for these guys.
Ship's company.
Like, against Skaven, against clan rats and Skaven slaves, these guys will do really well because their defenses are still pretty good, but their killing power is way higher
Loyal.
than the spearmen.
Behold, in the jet.
Oh, what am I doing?
Our seafarers.
Let's get our characters healed up.
Glory.
For the Archmage.
Guides us. Sit up.
That's why I'm fighting the rest of this. Oh, no, all of you stuff. Get out of the way so I don't accidentally miscast. Or cast on the wrong unit is what I mean, not miscast, but... Now the question is that we've wiped out the dwarfs, do we go after the Clan Rictus or the Chaos Dwarves? We got a fair amount of Winds of Magic, so should be able to heal everything back up to full. Which, for single entities, monsters like dragons or Morworms and stuff, healing during a battle is really, really key because they take forever to heal on the campaign map. Alright, I think we've maxed out everything. Yeah, okay. You know that Nagash will have more gas, presumably Spirit Holes and the Chimeric Titan, Tomb Herald for Hero, and then there was the blurry concept art that looked like a Lich Priest Lord. Yeah, like, I assume those things are going to become, because, like, yeah, the Tomb Kings are probably, I guess... Tomb Kings and Vampire Counts are probably missing around the same amount of stuff. Like, yeah, Tomb Kings, you have the Great Weapon Ushabti, you have Tomb Heralds as a hero, you have the Chimeric Titan from the Monstrous Arcanum. I'd love to see a higher tier chariot for the Tomb Kings.
Join the Kingdom of Dragons.
High Elven Archmage. For Ulthuan.
Okay, yeah, so do we go after Skaven or Chaos Dwarves, guys? I generally think... From what I can remember, going to the Chaos Dwarves too early can be really nasty because the battles are super close no matter what, but then if you fight near the Black Fortress or at the Black Fortress, it has the experimental Dreadquake Mortar army ability that can absolutely decimate your forces, which I forget about 90% of the time until it's killed like 3 units in one go. So I think... And Skaven are significantly less threatening without weapons teams than Storm Vermin. Which they might have a few Storm Vermin, because Clan Rictus I know can get some bonuses for them. But weapons teams require like tier 2 or 3. At least tier 3 on most of the good ones.
IMRIK.
Let's get let's get Ships Company. Yeah, let's get Ships Company because I should do this though. Let's do local recruitment. So we get more recruit rank and another slot.
Prince of Caledor.
And I need to recruit my noble before I forget. Okay, charge bonus for the army. It's not bad in IMRIK's army, actually. Or melee attack and charge bonus for the character. Squishy. Minus melee defense on a noble's awful. Okay, these are pretty bad. I'm going to take the charge bonus.
Standing by.
Eventually that will be good with IMRIK's dragons.
The dragon shall wake.
Yeah, we'll get 2 ships company to start. And I think next turn we get 2 more archers and maybe like another spearman or something. I don't need 2 of these. I'm going to get rid of this one for now. Because I can put better buildings here. I want to get like the entertainment building. That gives us some influence and control per turn. Okay, Archmage.
Trained by the White
For now,
Tower.
let's do Route Marcher.
Dragon Prince.
Okay, IMRIK. With the High Elves, it's pretty much mandatory to do the Bowmaster first. Just because their early game is so reliant on archers. So that's probably what I should do. Because I know we get bonuses for armor, spell resist. And I think just like charge bonus, I don't think we get anything for infantry. Physical resist for dragon princes and dragons, more melee defense, figure loss reduction, charge bonus, yeah. So let's get Burning Head and Kindle Flame for that extra damage boost.
You must restore order.
You tried my modded playlist for High Lows the other day, and with the other changes, it was fire. Oh, that's good to hear. I was gonna say for the High Elves, that mod list was really great before the DLC. I was hoping that pretty much everything kept getting updated, because I felt like all of them were gonna be like they would all be really good with the new High Elf mechanics. But sometimes older mods, even if they haven't been updated for a year or so, will still work, even if it says they're out of date. But sometimes other ones, if the back-end mechanics, the back-end systems for a race have been changed substantially, that can sometimes make mods not work anymore. Okay, so what we do now is I'm going to push towards the Skaven. We have Kirkpatrick Mountain here, and a settlement here, and a settlement here.
Crown Prince. I await your command.
Let's... I think what I do...
High Elven Archmage.
Let's give the damaged infantry to you. IMRIK is going to just keep pushing forward in channeling stance.
Land too distant until dawn. You have my attention.
We'll send the noble to scout forward a little bit because there's probably not going to be a battle here for now.
Pure magic.
And the Archmage is going to come to the edge of our territory, recruit, get some more replenishment for these guys. So we wanted...
Strategy. Beyond.
We'll have 4 ships company and 2 spearmen,
Magic.
along with 4 archers. Let's get 2 more archers and like maybe another spearman. Or maybe we do rangers. Rangers are anti-infantry, they have physical resist. They have bonus infantry. The only problem is their defenses are not fantastic, but maybe we can like hide them next to spearmen. It's like these are a pretty great unit in multiplayer, but against the AI, which has extra stats, it's usually not the best idea. I don't know, but I need to look at it this way too. So we're going to be getting ship's company at a higher rank and spearmen. And melee units gain experience far slower most of the time. So archers, I don't really care about the extra experience right now, although this gives them more accuracy. Let's do one more spearman and 2 more archers. And after this, we'll switch this back over to growth and go from there. The tech tree mod didn't work. Yeah, I was afraid of that one. That's another. I was pretty happy with the high elf rework with Tides of Torment, but the high elves tech tree, it got better, but I don't know. It feels just kind of like it still has a lot of the same problems. Oh, sorry. It doesn't have as many of the same problems. Like, let's look at it real fast. So it still has a lot of new like areas restricted by building requirements, but there's not several building requirements required to get to the next tier. Like, this can be done without any buildings. This can be done without any new buildings. All this stuff requires like the building required to recruit the units, but there's not like a huge money sink in between them as well. But like, I wish this one's still pretty much the same. It's still really expensive. But like, I wish there's a really cool mod for the Skaven where it separates the technologies into the separate clans, and then like the Council of 13, which I thought was like, it's just really like, oh, we're taking attrition from what? Chaos Corruption? Is that, yep, Chaos Corruption. That sucks. We'll move in encampment stance for a turn.
Student of Teclis. Rest, weary feet.
I don't think I can get anything in a single turn, yeah.
Weaver of spells.
Dang, sometimes they don't take this that fast, but they got it right away. Does he have another enemy? He does not. Okay, that means he's probably going to declare war on us. Maybe not next turn, but within the next couple of turns for sure. Can't afford another army yet, but let's switch this over to growth. Because I really want to get this landmark up as soon as possible to recruit some Dragon Princes. Or, no, never mind. I was thinking about maybe putting him into March stance just to get into this area, so we could attack Crookback Mountain next turn, but this army wouldn't be able to march and support even if I wanted to, so yeah, we'll take one turn of replenishment and encampment stance. The Noble will scout the Skaven for us for a little bit. Yeah, I would agree. Like, the tech tree does not feel like, I think one of the best tech trees for any factions is the Empire. The Empire feels great because you can pretty much start going for what you want immediately, and there's not a whole lot that like you're locked out of for a while, which I think they kind of tried to do a little bit more with the high elves, but it's still just the same, where there's like, I think some of these could have been not combined necessarily, but consolidated. Like, we got a few new technologies, like either they got better numbers or they had extra effects. Like, I'm trying to remember what one has extra effects. Like this one's new. The bonus is infantry and ammunition, and bonus is large, above rank 7. But like, it just felt, the high elf tree did not feel very meaningful before, and it still really doesn't now. Because like, lot of the stuff you want to get to early is just locked behind buildings.
Son of the
Right. 2 guys short. Okay, I don't feel like I need to necessarily. I don't know. We have lots of ones of magic. We'll move in encampment stance still.
be so.
Destiny beckons. We must have patience. High mage.
Oh, this is open now. Okay, I got to remember that Palador usually gets wiped out early by the Dread Fleet. And if this is not controlled by a high elf, then we can't hold it. So maybe I don't want to put points into Palador right away, because it does have some good ones, like magic item drop chance. And armor piercing for the Lord, and bonuses for dragons, and stuff like that. Yeah, sundering attacks for Dragon Princes is really, really nice. But yeah, that may be a poor choice, especially since I don't have enough influence right now anyway. Income, aura size, melee when defending, spells, physical resist during siege battles. That might be good. Because the Skaven don't have a lot of magic attacks early on. Chaos Dwarves. What has magic attacks in the Chaos Dwarves? The Kadai? Is that it? Because the what are they called? Small Centaurs, they don't have magic attacks. I don't know. We'll look at the other ones first. Armor when fighting at sea. Upkeep for... Ooh. This one can be really, really good for IMRIK, especially once he gets on his Dragonman 8th near. Charge bonus, upkeep reduction for the army. This one's actually pretty decent. It gives bonuses for chariots, which are kind of useless, but... Yeah, 50% charge bonus and 50% upkeep reduction is a lot. I can't do either of these turn because they're on cooldown, but we'll keep... Those are the two I'm going to go for. Yeah.
Warrior supreme.
Hey, Chaos Dwarves, just don't declare war too soon. I need to make some progress against the Skaven first. You think... Oh, sorry, I missed this earlier, Ver. You think they're doing the Monkey King alongside Lee Dao and the 2 legendary lords for Koresh? Hybrid Lord Race Pack? You're not even in Copium, just something else? It's like, I would love the Naga of Koresh. Koresh is like so... It's like, there's so much potential there based on like what the little bits we have of them being like the Snake Man, the Naga. They're probably like failed old one experiments. Ooh, what do we get? Hopefully it's not the Chaos one. Ooh, okay, this is good. Casualty replenishment. Faction wide, which is great for the High Elves. Plague reduction. That's pretty good. At first I thought this was the Carnival one from Nurgle that has like the chance of like the campaign ending plague from spreading. Okay, so let's just make sure you can make it. Yes, you can make it to a potential attack.
Ready for anything. Triumph lies this way.
Okay, let's see what's in there first. Oh, good. I can't tell if they're actually in the settlement or not. Yeah, they are. Okay.
Noble son of I am a fount of knowledge. Greatest of
So let's declare war, besiege, and come have our Archmage drop her units off.
Do not tarry.
For the Ashridge Mountains, it's going to be a long time before I can get growth to get some of this stuff up. So maybe I just do this one. We'll build a growth building in the second slot. And do I need to keep this now? Gives us influence per turn, which can be really nice, and then income from entertainment buildings. I think it's not terrible.
The dragon strikes.
This is pretty good, actually. This is just basically Skaven slaves and clan rats, and the garrison's not too bad. They don't have a spellcaster either, so it should be fairly straightforward and easy. Yeah, Severe, sorry if you guys have your names different, and for some reason now, and on YouTube, it shows us what your like YouTube account is named, and not necessarily what you have your display name as. So if I try to remember everyone's names, so if you have something that you like to be called, just let me know, and I'll try to remember that. Oh, we have Burning Head now, which is fantastic. Start everything over here. Okay, this is something I need to ask you guys every single time I stream and we're fighting high elves. Remind me to look and see how many uses of the Menace Below they have before I start the battle, because I forget 100% of the time. So we're gonna stick. Probably should have got a few more archers. 4 ships company seems like a little excessive, but you never know. Our dragon princes are just going to be cleanup for any menace below.
Prince IMRIK.
All right, and my dragon I think is the only thing I'm forgetting. And let's move the deployment zone for our archmage to be over here. 4 minutes is not bad on a siege battle. Yeah, dragon princes just need to keep an eye on the archers.
Behold the majestic. March. Orders received. Take the lead.
You generally don't want to climb walls
Following orders. Acknowledge.
with infantry, just because it lowers your vigor so much.
Very well.
Moving out.
Going abroad.
But we have enough melee infantry that it may be acceptable just to try to get them off the walls. But yes, go after these night runners.
Dragon princes. Quicker now. Apace. Without question.
Okay, no menace. Oh, there we go. There's menace below right there.
Spearmen. Setting forth. Unify.
With them. Okay, they're off the walls for the most part. Just try to avoid taking all this range fire. Star Dragons are a lot weaker to missiles than the Star Dragon. They still have the missile resist, but their armor is like 20 lower. Like 70 armor is like goodish, but you're still not negating not nearly as much damage.
As you say. Dragon princes.
Okay, I'm going to take you off fire at will for now.
Quickly now! Forward!
Orders received.
Make the off one proud!
Go help Emmerich with the gates.
Dragon princes. Orion. For duty. Kill them.
It will be done! Forward!
Let's try to get a breath attack right here. May not be the... Okay, it went to the right area. Yes. We're going to try to climb back on the walls. Those are spears, though. I don't necessarily want to land the dragon on top of that.
Dragon princes. Spearmen. Move.
Nice thing about this, though, is that the dragon princes are getting a lot of experience killing all the menace below, so that'll help them rank up faster. Man, that's a juicy burning head right there, if I could get that.
Forward. Kill them.
Dragon princes. As you say.
Let's move you guys over for now, just so we're not taking damage from that tower. Let's Let's have you attack the gate. Oh, actually, don't do it from that side, though. Because you will get surrounded. I'm on the side.
We will obey.
Any slingers? No, that's all melee.
For the Ever Queen.
And these clan rats are holding out. The menace below. Holy crap.
Will obey. Here to
Let's
serve.
have some of these ships company push back into them.
Yes. Moving out. Onward. Seeking the foe.
Dragon princes. As you command.
Okay, we can start to get some
There you are.
value right here.
Will.
Thorny Head. Going to Value Town. You really want to integrate some way to integrate where you can get all the high elf special units from Tory of Rest and stuff. Yeah, I think that's definitely needed. Like Shadow Walkers, or Shadow Walkers. I think they should be a generally available unit to everyone and not just a
My
Lethan
power
R.
is yours.
Phoenix Sun.
Alright, this is where we want Spearmen to push in.
Obey.
Orders received.
Let's have you guys go fire at will now.
Orders understood.
Setting forth.
Noble, get in there too.
All for one.
Archers. For duty.
Alright, we're finally making some progress. Let's try to create a little bit of a beachhead for ourselves.
Ship's company.
Awaiting.
Bernie Head. Let's go right there. That should avoid our guys for the most part. Oh, juicy Bernie Head.
Serve the king.
Looks like they're out of menace below now too. Oh, ow, you're taking damage though. Let's get you up. Get a breath attack over here.
Warship crew. For the High Elf fleet.
Trying to not do it. We're gonna get right on top of one another.
For duty.
Dragon Princes, we'll have you try to get through that gate now. Let's just go and spears. Those don't have spears. Okay. We hit the slingers from where we are.
Spearmen. Moving. Dragon princes.
Alright, Dragon is taking a little bit too much damage. We'll have the Archmage and...
Master,
Oh, the Archmage is already here. Sweet.
destiny sends me. Witness true magic.
Rapid advance. Master of battle. I will go. A superior advantage.
Yeah, because the Dragon's taking a lot of focus fire. Having the Illyrian province one on Tyrion on the Sword of Cain is... Yeah. So I don't know if you... I don't know if you watched my campaign that I did recently with Tyrion for the Sword of Cain, and we did that. We had him on Illyrian, where he got the insane speed.
The crown prince ascends. Ship's company. Spearmen.
IMRIK, there.
Lakoi Soraya.
I'll have a bunch of the garrison stuff over here, but I'll save my last breath attack for now.
Awaiting orders. On me. Spearmen.
Okay, we've finally made some headway.
Without question. Battle calls. Dragon princes.
We'll just be able to get you in here now. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some archers up on the wall because they get extra range that way.
Archers. Moving out.
We away. Taking position. Palador's chosen. Duty
I'll put you on a hotkey so I remember.
Wielder of the winds.
Where's the dragon? So heal the dragon.
We will obey.
They didn't get part of... Oh, no, never mind. They did. They got part of the yoke club.
Spirit time! For duty! Without fail!
Rapid relocation.
Calling the winds.
Might of the volcano. Acknowledged.
Orders understood! We go!
Ship's company.
Dragon Prince! It will be done!
Archers.
Can I get you guys over here to start shooting these slingers?
Setting forth.
No trouble here!
Vigilance and steady legs.
Right. I feel pretty good about how we've used magic, but I need to save a little bit. We have, oh, never mind. We have almost 60 still. Because how much does Earthweb cost? 6? Yeah. So I need to try to keep an okay amount to be able to get some healing on characters at the end of the battle.
Noble. All smooth sailing. Spearmen.
For our ancestors! Assyrian guides us! Spirit time!
We advance.
For order.
Spellcaster supreme.
Dragon Princes! Archers! Death to all! As one!
It looks like the majority of the stuff that we need to kill is still over here.
No trouble here!
So let's start advancing.
Advance!
This stuff will take care of itself.
Archers. Make Ultron proud.
Setting forward.
Will not stop us!
Dragon Princes can help out quite a bit as well on that.
IMRIK.
Have the dragon come back. Put a heal off on it.
Serve my radiance.
Death and glory.
We will obey!
Onward.
Right, there is one unit of spears
Be
still.
away! Dragon Princes! Acknowledged!
Law sends me.
Spearmen! Swift traversal!
As you say. Move.
This is where I want the mage on this side.
Charge!
Weaver of the winds.
Battle call!
Sweet. Dragon should be able to come over and terror out those guys, hopefully. Actually, stay on the slingers. No, go after the clan rats. We'll send the dragon princes after the slingers.
To victory. Eradicate them.
With haste!
Archers. For Ultron.
Following Ethua.
I summon the winds.
Assert forward.
Assur Archmage.
Dragon princes. Oh no, he's. Oh, there's still. Oh, that's where all the night runners went. Okay, yeah, let's go finish them off.
Assur Archmage.
This should be pretty juicy,
Winds of magic rise.
especially if I give flank attacks, which makes them more vulnerable to fire.
Mage.
There's the master assassin too. Let's come over here for a little bit.
By Alario! Assur! Attack! Noble Lord! To battle! Assur!
Just keep pushing.
It shall be done. Defending order.
Duty calls.
I want the master assassin to come over, because if we can kill or at least damage him heavily, that will make getting army losses much easier. No, go after the slingers.
It will be done.
So that should rout.
Disciple of Hoeth. Hoeth guide.
Ooh, Dragon Princess took a fair amount of damage though from those night runners. Okay, that's all shattered, so I don't need to worry about it any longer. Let's pull them back before we start taking more casualties.
Glory is mine.
Scython, hear me.
Without fail. Yes.
Spellcaster.
Where's the Lord? He's probably over here somewhere. Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah, he's trying to kill my Dragon Princess. Let's send the Archmage and the Actually, no. Let's just try to damage him right now. Dragon Princess, I will have them pull out, actually, because, yeah, I don't want them to take more casualties. We just lost 2 more guys. Which I can't replace those losses. I can replace health on characters. I can't replace infantry loss. I can't replace unit losses during battle, so...
Dragon tamer. For the king. Asur seafarers. For the dragons.
High mage.
Dragon princes.
Alright, there's army losses. Okay, so let's just group up.
It is fated.
Like right here, I guess. Got 1 more cast of Earthquake. Till our noble is there. Bad. I know, Lord Warden, you asked me about the Tigermen. I didn't hear what your thought was. I know you talked about price-wise, like you thought it looked good that way. But like as far as like the content, like we saw the hero, but we don't know who the Lord is. The Lord's going to be anti-large. But like the units, I think I'm more interested in the units and the generic characters than I am the legendary Lord. Until we like know something about her campaign mechanics, I don't know. Doesn't seem overly interesting to me. I'm gonna loot and occupy this because I don't know whether we'll be able to hold it permanently. That will get Imrik's army basically back up to full.
High Elven Archmage.
The Oath Keeper.
Now the crappy thing is with this Archmage
High Elven
is that
Archmage.
she's in March stance, so she has a chance to get... Well, if she gets ambushed, she's dead no matter what. And what I could do, I could take Imrik out of the settlement and put her in there to make sure I don't lose her, because you can't be ambushed if you're in a settlement. But that would leave Imrik's army vulnerable to an ambush, which I think is
Zachari's servant.
not ideal.
Destiny lies there.
So we'll play it safe with Imrik.
Assyrian's fire.
I did get an item, I thought, though. Glittering Scales is pretty good. Reduces melee attack of the enemies. We have the Star Lance already. Let's give
Noble
that
son
to
of
the
Ulthuan.
Noble. A Obsidian Amulet, 20 armor, 30 spell resist.
Calidor's
Imrik
champion.
already has a lot of armor. Let's give that to the Noble.
Noble son of Ulthuan.
And, ooh, Enchanted Spyglass. Let's give that to this Lord for
Trained
now, because
by
this
the
gives
White
ambush
Tower.
defense chance. And I'm going to merge these arcane items. Trickster's Shard. Give that to the
Mage of
Fire Mage.
Ulthuan.
Plunge troops in that.
This will be masterful.
We used a lot of ammunition. I think we still like this because of the more ammunition it gives us.
Archmage.
Oh, another point.
Crown
Okay.
Prince.
Imrik unlocks his at rank 12, and he actually has a lot of unique skills that are really good. So we probably want to save our points from now on. This is the only one that you get later. This is level 16. The rest are level 12. So, and Menathir, we get you at rank 14.
The dragon shall wake.
Do I want to recruit? Yeah, let's recruit 2 more archers here. And I'm just hoping we don't get a war declaration from the Chaos Doors yet.
Magic in purest form.
Let's oh, Skaven Dam. Thank you for the host for the raid. Welcome everyone. I know Skaven Dan does more multiplayer stuff. Or no, maybe I'm thinking of oh, Skaven Dan's great though. Yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you, Dan. We are doing an IMRIK campaign. We talked about the TIGERMEN early on at the start of the stream, but if you guys would like to discuss that more at all, just feel free to bring it up, like any aspect you want to talk about. Generally, my thoughts overall are, I think this is great for Total War. I think the price in particular was a really smart idea that's good for the community.
To unseat me are
Dang it. I was hoping to have at least one more turn. Because he's going to march into my land right away. Yep. I was hoping to have one more turn. I think the price point is really awesome. The fact that we're getting generic characters and a legendary hero for the FLC, I think, is fantastic. I'm really excited about the TIGERMEN units themselves. The lore behind the TIGERMEN that's revealed in the blog post is very interesting, which I can expand on that a little bit. But the Lord itself, I don't know enough about her as far as like campaign, whether she's going to be very interesting or like stand out a whole lot. I'm Creative Assembly's generally pretty good on their modern stuff, so I don't expect her to be bad, but hopefully she's like great. But we don't know anything about what her mechanics are be, so I can't really go into that further. Okay, what does he have? I'm gonna guess mostly orc laborers, which still have a fair amount of armor piercing, but they don't have armor, so another life mage is pretty good, because Awakening the Wood doesn't do armor piercing, but it's pretty wide effect. But I don't want to spend influence on this, so minus research rate I don't want. Increased construction costs. Or I could do metal. Metal might be good. Because he still has, yeah, let's do a lore of metal archmage. Because that's good against the Chaos Dwarf warriors and blobs. Minus speed is fine. Yeah, let's do that one.
Master of high magic.
I really need to start making some money somehow. Once we... how many more do we need to confederate Calidor? We need 4 more.
Master Mage.
IMRIK.
Okay, I can't make... Actually, oh, this is what I was going to do. I forgot to check how many settlements Clan Rictus has. Okay, they only have 2. Sometimes they will have already expanded out here to... What's it called? The Demon Stump or something? But it looks like they actually haven't taken it yet, which is great.
Calidor wakes.
So I can't make it there in a turn, but I can make it here, so that's naturally where we want to go. Can I make it there in channeling stance? No. Oh, what? I must have moved slightly wrong. No, I don't have enough movement range. I hate when I... Oh, maybe I couldn't have done it anyway, because they're in the way.
True magic.
What we're going to do, since we can't make it there to attack this turn... Actually... oh, we can, actually. We can make it...
Fourth one.
We have enough movement range to attack this army, and if we win, it will push us forward to where we can take the settlement.
Pure magic.
So, I want to get close enough
Hoef sends
for you to
us.
support, though. Because I thought about setting an ambush, like setting our own ambush, but I think that's
Prepared.
I decree death.
I think that's not ideal.
High Elven
No, I messed it up twice. I put her in a spot where she's in the way.
yourselves.
Oh gosh, that's terrible.
Dragon Rider.
If I move her a little bit, hopefully she's...
Greatest of the dragons.
Yes, okay, there we go. Okay, so full army, clan rats, slingers, clan rats with spears, but there's no shields. And Tretch's army, but he can be pretty nasty, actually. Because he has really good defensive stats and he has bonus versus large. So I might want to. Oh, I'm not in. I can't. Can't encircle. Say I might want to take IMRIK off his horse, but no go. He's got the doom wheel, but no storm. Well, storm vermin right there, but nothing serious. Okay. We've got good magic. We've got pretty much a full health army. As long as we don't let our characters die to these two. Oh, and even better. So he has an assassin, but he doesn't have the spellcaster version, and no council. What are they called? Grayseer. We don't have a Grayseer or a master or a warlock master, whatever they're called. The generic lord version of Ikit Claw. So yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. No magic. I was thinking of what was I thinking of? Okay, I should have looked at the map first. It's not bad. It's pretty wide open. I should see how much space we have over here, because Skaven, you really want to prevent them from flanking you. The crappy part is if we fight over here, though, the woods are going to block a lot of our arrows. So I think instead what we do is we try to engage this army first and kind of come more along this line. I think that's a smart idea.
Serve the king.
Hey, you guys in chat, you didn't remind me to check Menace below. I asked you guys to do that. I told you I will forget 100% of the time. I will forget 100% of the time to look and see how many Menace below they have.
Archers.
So I might keep, because they didn't have a lot of range firepower, I might keep the Dragon Princes back more as a rear guard unit to defend our archers and stuff. IMRIK can do really well, but Tretch will actually be a really big threat to IMRIK on the horse, so we do need to be careful. We're going to use the edge of the map over here to provide a little bit of a backstop for us. Yeah, they're going to try and wait until their reinforcements are here. So I might be able to do a little bit of skirmishing. Or at least maybe some damage with magic. We have full winds of magic. Because this army had... Where's the Storm Vermin? Oh, never mind. That's part... he's in the support in the reinforcing army. So this is just clan rats.
I seek glory.
Yeah, let's try to get on some of these slingers. Dragon Princes will pretty much have no... Oh, right there. Don't get surrounded, Dragon Princes. If I can get this Warlord down early, though, that would be great.
Mage, seeking the foe.
Noble Lord. Dragon Princes.
Don't get caught by them.
Doing my duty.
It shall be done.
We're kind of in a weird position.
Usher,
Oh, Menace below.
without question. Battle calls.
Dragon Princes. I'm not paying enough attention to you.
Mage, making my way.
Archers.
Let's focus on those slingers. Archmage, get up here.
Duty.
Get some of these spearmen ready to
Usher.
engage on that side.
Wielder of the winds.
Sent by the force. Move. Dragon Prince. We away. Assyrian guides us. For honor!
Setting
Right.
forth.
Pull back
Lakoi
so I'm not getting killed by that warlord.
Master of battle!
Let's throw down the dragon horn and let's do a burning head right there.
winds of magic rise.
Dragon princes can come around for flanking attacks on all the
The winds rise. I go then. Forward.
slingers now. Dragon, you can probably get you up in the air.
Spearmen, it shall be done.
Weapons ready! Might of the volcano! Charge!
Archers, it will be done, as you say. To battle!
For Assyria!
Let's. Ooh, you're getting kind of. You're getting surrounded. Let's see if we can get a breath attack down right here. It's. Nope, that's not a good spot.
To battle!
Man, I wish you could manually target areas with breath attacks. That would make things so much better.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, since breath attack is kind of scary right here, because I don't know where it's going to land, we'll do a burning head instead. And just rear charge a bunch of these Skaven.
It will be done! It shall be done! Spearmen! Onward!
Reform the lines! Theoden would say.
Asa, move!
Alright, and let's set up our archer line once again. We'll send the archmage over here to help out. Which we do need to help out these ship's company.
Prince IMRIK!
We're probably gonna have to just, with Tretch, we'll have to kill his army first. And then finish him after we've won the battle. Do I want to hold off on fire at will for now? I might.
Asa! Advance! Ship's company! Take the lead! Swiftly!
Acknowledged.
Yep, keep hitting all those slingers though.
Archers! Assyrian willing! Death and glory! Forward!
Dragon, we should get a big. Ooh, you're taking damage from something though.
Following Ethua. Scython, hear me.
Yeah, that assassin's putting a hurt on my noble.
Radiant.
Even like the noble's a defensive character on foot. He's still
As one!
taking a lot of damage. Ooh.
Without question!
For the king! To battle!
Right, dragon will come and try to get a breath attack down this line.
It will be done! For off one! Without fail!
Oh, I went too far. I was repositioning archers. Nope, still not right. I risk hitting my own guys too much. This may be a bad idea. We'll just try it out though. Well, I guess not. Having a hard time actually getting the breath attack off.
Setting forth!
Asa! Forward! Forward!
There's Tretch. Ooh, Archmage.
Fire!
Pull back.
Witness true magic!
Ulfwan mage.
I will go!
Another burning head right here. Oh, actually, no, don't do it there. Do it this way.
Ethua, bend to my will.
These storm. Where are the storm vermin? Yeah, this side is getting weak, so the dragon needs to help out on that side. Let's get this assassin.
Understood!
Oh, that's probably storm vermin right there. Nope. Okay, we'll just charge there.
Lakoi
Archmage, get out. Yeah, it's take you off fire at will. I need to be able to focus down specific targets.
Ready!
Dragon's rage!
Alright, assassin is taking some damage. Archmage is safe now. Let's come over and get a heal on our characters.
Onward.
Oh, we'll get another burning head off. This burning head actually might do enough to break a lot of that.
Glory is mine.
All right, IMRIK, I don't want you fighting Tretch. Luck was not in our favor, because that totally went down right into all of our frontline units.
It is my goal.
Where are you?
Prudent position. Carried by the winds. Archmage repositioning.
I don't know if the Storm Vermin have come on the battlefield yet. They may have, and I just didn't notice them.
Sir, seafarers. Blessed by all, dauntless.
The winds flow through me.
Dragon Princes, you've just been helping out the front line, but... Alright, we've got a fair amount of magic left. It just... Our reserves are pretty much exhausted right now.
Rapid advance. Prince IMRIK.
Okay, Warlord is almost down. Alright, this side has started to break a little bit. Yeah, that Lord's dead. That's great. We need to use our breath attacks, even if they're less than ideal.
We will obey. Spearmen. Brave and true. With me.
Ooh, big
My
hit.
journey continues.
Oh, don't miscast right now, Archmage.
Behold my
IMRIK, chase that assassin. Dragon Princes.
For duty.
Alright, go back and fire at will. They pretty much have nothing left.
Archers.
Let's have you guys focus here.
Attack.
Focus there.
Oriole.
The glory of IMRIK. To the fray.
Dragon Princes. You're on cleanup duty. This side's about to break. Okay, we're doing pretty good now. Yeah, our front line has been. Ooh, actually, Death Runners hit them.
Received.
That's probably why we lost so many frontline units over on this side. Death Runners are absolutely like lawnmowers. They will blend through all of that stuff.
Assur Archmage.
All right, the assassin's basically dead.
Understood.
Reform the front line again.
Onward.
All right, you two that aren't mounted,
Your mage.
let IMRIK deal with that character.
Destiny sends me.
Ooh, they still have a fair amount of stuff left from coming onto the battlefield, so we need to save our ammo.
Draw back. Spearmen.
Yeah, Dragon Princes come back.
Noble.
All right, the assassin is dead. If I do go after Tretch, I don't want to stay in prolonged combat with anything but our noble. We want to cycle charge IMRIK and the dragon.
The most potent spells.
Okay, there's Storm Vermin right there. Ooh, Dragon Princess, what are you doing? Oh, it's the Doom Whale. I completely forgot about that.
At once.
Yeah, IMRIK go after the Doom Whale, actually. Because that Doom Whale is going to rock the Dragon Princes.
Without fail.
Ship's company. Strike fast.
Storm Vermin, I just need to hit them from the side
We go.
with arrows or magic. Let's try to get both of them with a single cast right there.
Python, hear me.
Noble born.
Actually, if I can get the Noble and the Doom Whale,
Moving out.
we're just gonna leave Tretch alone. We'll just keep the Archmage nearby to provide leadership.
I summon the wind.
Archers.
All right, and all of you,
Yes.
hit the Storm Vermin.
Loyal. Battle calls.
If I can tie them up for a little bit.
Go away.
Oh, breath attacks. We still haven't used them. Okay, we'll use them on the Storm Vermin.
Ready. Dragon princes.
You're getting caught by yourself. That's not good.
F you up.
Get a burning head off before you rout. Wow, the Doom Wheel routed IMRIK.
Assur Archmage.
Impressive on that part. Get up in the air already. Holy crap.
Archers.
archers.
Apace!
Right. Archers that have no ammo going to melee.
Will be done. Acknowledge.
Dragon will come over here. Dragon princes. Yeah, keep going after slingers.
Seafarers, take the lead. Retreat!
Right, try to get a good one without hitting my own people.
For duty.
Acknowledge.
Ancestors!
The dragon will be good at taking on the Doom Wheel, though. Do that. This is going to be a very close battle. Dragon princes, just rear charge some of these storm vermin for a little bit.
Pull back!
Serve the king.
Oh, come on. If I actually lose this, I'll be very surprised. Oh, don't get caught, though. Don't get surrounded. Crap, you're getting surrounded. Dragon is like the only thing holding my morale together at the moment, just because it contributes so much to the balance of power. Oh, do not get attacked by Tretch, though. Yes.
Archers,
Because I can say some stuff should start to rally.
following orders.
Making my way.
We are out of magic, though.
In Ethia.
Crap.
It shall be done. Sail!
No, hit the storm vermin wherever they are. We're gonna get army lost right there as soon as this routes.
As you say.
Yeah, IMRIK losing to the Doom Wheel. Very surprising.
For all flag.
Try to get a charge in. Ooh, Dragon Princes rallied. Noble has rallied. IMRIK went off the battlefield.
Without fail. Make all one proud.
Yeah, we're gonna lose this simply because not enough is rallying at the same time.
You're in there!
Off one mage. Going.
And I have no magic left.
Wind
And you got a lot of...
rise.
Yeah. Well, we tried.
Dragon princes.
Crap.
Serve the king. Quickly
Don't take any more losses, just route off already. Route.
Arian guides us.
Rogue Kaiser, thoughts? Yeah, my thoughts on the Tigerman DLC are... I am optimistic, simply from the fact that Creative Assembly priced it correctly. $5 US or €4 is a great deal for what we're going to get, hopefully. We're getting generic characters, so those, like, both heroes and lords are great. We're going to get a legendary hero as FLC, which that may be an indicator that for future character packs we may not get a legendary hero. Hopefully that's not the case, but... Man, what killed us? I bet those... I think it was just honestly the slingers. They were just slowly ground us down.
Let us never
Okay, it's still our turn though.
Take flight.
IMRIK. Without question.
Are you kidding me? I'm just barely not in our friendly territory. That's horrible. Oh, they stole my glittering scales too.
No one does it better.
That really sucks. Okay. Lord of Dragons is a really good ability. So it may be worth putting a few points into this with IMRIK for eventually. Because right now I just need to save stuff for this, but... Burning Head, make that cheaper. And evasion. No, we'll do scouting. Noble. I think I just expected our front line to do better against clan rats.
High Elven Archmage.
Crappy thing is that we didn't kill any of these units off. Because I think this is unfortunately a bad position I can't really recover from,
Trained
we are
by
going
the
to
White Tower.
take our heroes
Noble
out
son of Ulthuan.
Setting forth. I cannot
so they don't
delay.
get killed off.
The winds are rising.
Magic in purest form.
Man, yeah, that seemed. I felt like our front line just did not hold up nearly as well as I thought they would.
Master of drakes.
Hoeth's disciple.
Yep, we'll see.
Haste would be imprudent.
I maybe should have looked at these two. Right, well, whatever it is, let's start building you an army here. Let's start with archers for siege defense.
The greatest.
Dragon Prince.
I think if I had fought that differently, and if we had not tried to fight that army by itself, if we had had all the reinforcements come in and engage us on a single front, I think the magic could have been used a lot better that way. But luckily this is a pretty good defensive map for a siege. And they don't have a lot of big threats. Is Drazoth mounted yet? No, he's still on foot. Okay, that's fantastic. So we want to wipe out the Chaos Dwarf units, the Kadai in particular, because they'll be really good against our infantry. Where are the blunderbusses? Okay, Infernal Guard are right there. Chaos Dwarf Warriors. It looks like more of the heavy infantry's on this side. Yeah. In particular, I want to take out Kadai with archers.
It shall be done.
And we need something over here if there's a high value target. Blunderbusses. Blunderbusses have shields though. There's not necessarily anything I want to fight on that side actually. So yeah, let's put all of the archers over here for now. And I'm not going to try and hold the
Noble Prince.
whatever am I trying to say? I'm not going to try to hold the walls.
Spearman. We will obey.
Archers. Spearmen.
I'm just going to stretch our formations over here to occupy as many towers as possible.
Understood.
And we're just going to try to deal with the blunderbuss and the castellan. Because like if I'm smart with my magic, I can deal with almost like the entirety of the goblin and orc laborers with awakening the wood. Actually, the castellan can be a big problem though. On this side, let's target with the towers. Target the Chaos Dwarf Warriors. With the archers, you will hit the Kadai once they're in range. What spells does he have? He has Burning Wrath and Dark Subjugation, Ash Storm. He does have the Curse of Hashit. Okay. So that means I do want to keep the Archmage away from that. Actually, these are great weapons. So they don't have shields. Go after the Infernal Guard then. Alright, and towers. This one's always useful. We'll wait on our supplies.
Archers.
Loyal.
Okay, Kadai, as soon as they're in range, smoke those guys.
Orders received. For duty.
As you say.
Actually, keep you over there.
At once.
Just gonna move you slightly to try to hit some of these.
Archers. Acknowledged.
Actually, no, come over there. Yeah.
Without fail. Orders received. Weapons ready.
Spearman.
We're not doing nearly as much damage as I wanted over here. Yeah, like I said, the orc laborers, don't care about them.
It will be done.
Let's start moving you off the walls.
Orders received.
Kadai are almost down. Let's have you switch targets then. Target Drazoth. As soon as these guys are crumbling,
Archers.
there we go. Go on to Drazoth.
Guardian of order.
Actually, everything get off the walls now,
Fail.
Advance.
because I can be more effective up here.
Ever loyal.
Loyal. For duty. Asa. Move. Move. Agreed.
Now.
That's great though. So one of our biggest threats is gone with the Kadai.
Spearman.
Yeah, this will. If we do win this, it's going to be very, very close. The biggest threats are honestly going to be the heroes, just because they have so much armor, and we really don't have any armor piercing. We do have. I guess we have Plague of Rust to lower their armor a little bit, but. Alright, let's get that tower. And I want to block this point with a... Where's the one that gives us... I guess it's just this one that gives us extra... leadership.
For duty.
Archers. Asa. Advance.
Assault Archmage.
Oh! So that's the experimental Dreadquake mortar that I always forget about.
Son of Ulf.
They've upgraded it to where it's in adjacent provinces, not just its own province. Okay, that is a big threat.
Orders received.
Free away.
Swiftly.
Assault Archmage.
Oh man, that sucks.
Archers.
Because that killed a bunch of my archers.
All things are possible.
Right now, I'm just kind of waiting. So let's get some other towers up.
Assault Archmage.
'Cause what's the aura on this point? Oh man, that base missile damage, that's a teeny aura for that to actually be useful.
Battle ready. Without fail. Right away.
Okay, that's the Curse of Hashit, I think.
Advance. Onward.
At once. It will be done. We will obey. Understood. We go. March.
Advance. At your command.
Do that. That one.
March.
Swiftly. Acknowledge. Quickly now.
Yeah, can I have you? Can you guys target
Orders received.
Drazoth?
It is my destination.
What orders?
I don't want to stack stuff in case they have another Dreadquake mortar, though.
It shall be done.
Yeah, the crappy part is 125 armor is just so much, and we just don't do. We just don't have enough armor piercing.
Of power.
Archers.
Okay, well, hit the Chaos Dwarf Warriors while we have them at a better angle, so their shields aren't deflecting as much. Oh, that's connected to this one? Oh, that's terrible. Maybe I just need to block these off. 6,000 health. I think... Oh, dang it. I just barely popped up.
Weaver of the winds. Oak one forever.
As you say.
Alright. Chaos Dwarf Warriors are taking a fair amount of damage, though. Switch to the great weapons.
Archers! By Alarion!
I see my path.
Yeah, because if they want to go after the leadership point, we'll have to go all the way around or contest it right here from us, which we can hold that.
Archers!
Woo!
So arch,
Ouch!
following my destiny.
Did not realize we were doing so poorly.
Magic's unleashed. I summon the wind. I will not tarry.
You guys stay
Forward!
separated.
Will be done!
Where are the fire glaives? Right there. Okay, you guys focus on the fire glaives. The other control group, yeah, hit the great weapons.
I will go.
Let's... This is pretty cheap. 4 Winds of Magic, and we have an okay amount. Let's just try to get him a little bit lower. Man, 95 armor is still a lot, though. I need another melee unit down here pretty soon.
It shall be done!
For Oak one.
Okay,
Without
yeah, those should be enough to finish those guys off.
Archers.
You 3 focus on the fire glaives.
Seeking fate.
Oh, we got a big group here now. Yeah, nothing's coming up this side yet. Get the Archmage up over here. Oh, those are blunderbusses. Do not let them get a volley off.
Swiftly.
for duty!
Spearmen.
Ever loyal!
Forward.
I don't know.
Loyal. For the king.
Yeah, I think this side is fine. I think we need the guys up here more now.
Quickly now. Without fail. Onward.
Loyal! Understood!
Okay, fire glaives are down.
Back.
Man, I just need a way to get the shields of the blunderbusses pointed somewhere else.
March! Without fail!
Or at least just keep them from getting into melee. I mean, from getting volleys off.
My radiance.
Guardian of order!
Acknowledge
Yeah, I need you down here. Archers are more valuable than spearmen.
ancestors. Setting full.
Led by Hoak.
We will obey. Sinaf.
Need to try to fight them over here where we have extra leadership.
We advance.
Archers! Sail!
The crappy thing for them, though, or for us, is that because all the laborers are,
Witness true magic.
what are they called? Expendable.
Acknowledged. Seal. Make Oath one proud.
Archers!
I just don't have any way to kill him.
Dorian sends me.
As you say.
Hey, they've got a little while before
Asur.
we lose that. We'll
We
have...
will obey!
Oh,
Yes! Can I be praised? We will obey! Following orders!
The winds are
Ancestors!
Now we need to have you guys focus on something else.
Enough! Archers! Attack!
Assault Archmage! Assaurian's vengeance!
Yeah, these are the goblins, so they're less of a threat than the orc laborers.
Duty! Acknowledge! Acknowledge!
But I have to find a way to kill him. I think I'll lose this simply because I can't deal with the characters. Like 120 armor, 125.
Archers!
The spearmen do no armor piercing, archers do no armor piercing, the archmage does no armor piercing.
Assault Archmage!
To the fray!
Need to hold that leadership point for as long as possible.
Quickly now! Asa! Advance!
Alright, is there another tower that's semi-useful that I can put somewhere? Let's just upgrade that one.
It shall be done. Loyal. It will be done. For the Ever Queen.
Actually, you have slightly more armor. Go fight Drazoth.
One proud.
I guess he actually doesn't have a... His armor piercing isn't that great yet, actually.
Apace.
It will be done! Assyrian guides us!
Archers. Understood.
Spellcaster Supreme!
Try not to hit my own people.
Hold my power!
A tower over here, though. Shoot this stuff.
We will obey! Sinner!
I will go!
Honestly, I think the only way to kill the characters is with the settlement towers. Alright, some of their guys are shattering, though, which is great.
Seal.
Unlimited power!
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wow.
Archers. For duty.
True magic is mine!
Yeah, let's just actually try to draw him up here. Where I can clump my units up a little bit more, and that way we get more leadership.
Spearmen.
Um, we need more bodies down here, or else we're going to lose the capture point. This would be a good Certain Doom spot as well.
Love my radiance!
We away!
Ooh,
Assault Archmage!
come on.
Sally forth!
For duty. Onward. Assyrian willing. Asa. Forward. Spearmen. Apace.
Don't chase him for now.
Advance.
He's gonna skirmish away, so it's not worth spending our vigor trying to chase him down.
It shall be done! Asa!
I want to fight you where the tower has a better shot. Good thing is that we've pretty much dealt with all the actual dangerous units themselves.
Archers. It will be done.
I can't lose the leadership point though.
Spearmen!
Let's go help them out.
Archers. We away.
What do we do?
Moving out. Assyrian guides us.
Assault Archmage!
We can't let the hero shoot our lord though.
Loyal!
Right, I need to just try and get him with some sort of range damage.
Move!
Because we're never going to make any progress in melee. Okay, we're doing okay over here though.
I summon the wind!
Ancestors! It shall be done! Without question!
Oriole. We advance.
We go!
Spellcaster Supreme! I see
Head
my
down that
mark.
way. They're not going to send anything up here until they control the leadership point, so there's no point in wasting supplies up there.
We will obey.
In order.
Setting forth.
We're just gonna hope the towers can slowly grind them down.
Kill them. Acknowledged. To battle.
Because the crappy part is, all the stuff that's expendable can still do a lot of damage to us, because the orc laborers have good armor piercing.
Archers. Death to all.
Luckily, he hasn't taken this point, though, because his... Yeah, actually, if I can't... Oh, I need to...
Shall be done.
Blunderbusses!
Archers.
Ouch.
Without fail.
Archers.
For Lothern. Sinner. Understood.
So, like, the ideal spot between both towers is, like, over here.
Away.
So I can get the heroes
For duty. Asser.
where both towers have a better chance of hitting them. That would be better in the long run.
Yes. It shall be done. Archers.
Blunderbusses, come on, break. They have 3 guys left.
As you say.
Luckily, our leadership is holding up pretty well, though.
Archers.
Will be done. Spearmen.
True magic is mine.
No, hit Drazoth.
Archers.
Okay, blunderbusses are gone.
Asser. Forward. Move.
I should... Do I have anything that can recapture this? Oh. You're damaged enough you won't get there in time. You've got armor.
Archers.
Try to just recapture some of these points that I didn't build anything on.
It will be done. As you say. Setting forth.
Led by Hoat. Seeking fate.
Because if I can reduce their momentum, they get less vigor and less leadership.
Archers. Forward.
So you
Without
down here.
question.
No, you stay up here.
Advance. Swiftly.
Setting forth.
As you say.
Assault Archmage.
So where are you going? Are you going to try to capture that? Might be.
Loyal to the fray. Kill them.
The winds flow through me.
You come back.
It will be done. Moving up.
Whew. Okay, that's almost back under our control. Yeah, don't let him take this one.
Spearmen.
We go.
It shall be done.
Actually, hold your ammo. Don't fire at all.
Understood.
Because the ammo will probably actually contribute more to balance of power than like any potential damage I could do, since it's against super heavy armor.
As you say.
We away.
Apace.
Almost back under our control. Come on. You can do it. Wow, this like last percent is, it's like whenever you're trying to like install something or like do an update, it'll go like 99% and then the last percent takes like an hour. I don't necessarily need the magic towers because they're better at getting infantry, so let's do the piercing towers.
Assault Archmage.
Try to fight him on the point so we can capture it back.
Spearmen.
Swiftly.
Archmage, don't get involved though.
Understood.
Disciple.
We'll help capture.
Archers. Setting forward.
He's almost out of ammunition, so he'll come into melee pretty soon.
Without fail.
Just hide from his shots for now. Ah!
My destiny.
I stopped paying attention for
Unlimited
5 seconds, and I almost lost the battle because of that.
For order!
We're still gaining it back.
Vassal Archmage.
I'm gonna save my magic for like a last ditch thing where their leadership starts to waver. Then we'll throw Plague of Rust to try to get the complete debuff. Come on, towers, 20 more seconds. Orc Lavers. So can I replace these with cheaper towers? I can actually.
Orders received.
Not this way. Alright, Alright, you guys are just waiting right now, so I'm, Oh, he started to break stuff. Don't let him get the Archmage. Right. We come back up now. Do this one. I'll do that with the magic tower, not the magic explosive tower, but
Loyal, it shall be done.
yeah. So now I think we'll be. Oh, nope. Don't let him attack the Archmage.
My destination.
It will be done.
For Oberon! Move! Asa, move! Acknowledge! Without fail.
Where were the last group of? Okay, there's some guys coming over this way, so I'm gonna keep
Onward!
some of the stuff over here for now. Run!
See my path. Moving. The vortex commands.
Okay, can he actually hit my lord from there?
Vassal Archmage.
Whether this is gonna count as terrain. Oh, he's shooting at infantry. Okay.
Draw back. For duty. Archers.
High mage ready.
He's out of ammo.
It shall be done. March. Asa, advance.
Dang. Is that mine? No, that's his. Okay, I still need something down there.
Setting forth! Yes!
I think I honestly just don't have enough armor piercing to get through 100 armor. Dang, that was so close though. As you can tell, IMRIK's campaign hasn't gotten any easier. I was a little bit what's the word I'm looking for? Not I overestimated my front line's ability to fight clan rats against the Skaven. This one, I know I was just hoping we would have another turn before he would declare war on us. But maybe we hurt his army enough that he won't occupy it. Maybe he'll just sack it. Nope. Can't do anything here. I don't think there's a point in fighting this.
They will suffer the might.
Yeah, this campaign's over. I won't be able to build anything in time to counter Drazoth or Tretch's armies. But it's a fun campaign. We'll probably try it again next time I stream. I don't know. You guys still want to see, because I think when I put up the options for campaigns, I think we did, let me bring it up. I think we had Scarbrand. Was it Scarbrand? Marcus Wolfhart, and I think the Village, if I remember right. Yeah, and the second one was Scarbrand. Scarbrand Corn seems like a fun campaign. Yeah, I can't recover from this. Or not, at least not in the...
Mighty Lord. A great adventure.
Not in the way that would be interesting to watch for you guys in the amount of time I have left to stream today, which I'm running out of time right now. I probably have about 10 minutes left, so... we'll end the stream pretty soon here for this. Sorry, I'm trying to find... See anyone I know streaming Total War. So I don't think I have anyone to drop you guys off at, but I will stream again this week. It might be tomorrow, it might be Wednesday, depending on how my schedule works out.
I hear the good day.
But thank you guys. We'll do something fun. I enjoy challenging campaigns. It felt like this campaign went really well until I had this fight and then the war declaration the same turn. That was the mistake. But
Age of Ulthuan.
okay, yeah, I probably should have gone here and just recruited more units on the meantime. I just thought the clan rats were going to do worse, but I guess on legendary they get a couple more stats that makes them more. Actually, it's leadership. Leadership on the biggest is the biggest thing on legendary for Skaven. But yeah, so we'll end the stream there today, guys. I'll be back soon this week. So thank you guys. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.